Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Minimalism Made Simple podcast. My name is Rebecca, and I'll be your host throughout this episode. I encourage you to head on over to the link below in the show notes to visit my 7-day free Declutter Your Life email challenge. Now, this challenge will help you to get rid of the clutter and simplify your life. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with today's episode.
Another day is here, and you're ready for it. What to wear? Check. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Check. Planning for what's next and how to save for it? That's where Bank of America can help. For your financial to-dos, Bank of America has experts ready to help get you closer to your goals. Get started at one of our local financial centers or 24/7 in our mobile banking app. Find a location near you at bankofamerica.com/talktous. What would you like the power to do? Mobile banking requires downloading the app and is only available for select devices. Message and data rates may apply. Bank of America N.A., member FDIC.
Hi, everyone. Today we're going to talk about a topic that is very close to many of our hearts and wallets, and that is how to live well by spending less. So in this episode, I'm going to share some insights and a bit of wisdom that might just change the way that you see your budget, your needs, and your joy. Now, living well while spending less isn't about strict budgeting or denying yourself of simple pleasures. And I'm not one to ever teach people how to spend their money. I believe that it's up to every individual to kind of spend their money how they choose, right? So it's more about understanding what truly matters to you and aligning your spending with those values. It's a journey towards mindful consumption and away from the mindless hustle of always acquiring more. Also, I apologize because I think that my mic is a little off today. So if you hear a little bit of echo in the background, I do apologize for that. So first, what we need to do is talk about awareness. And awareness of our spending habits is like turning on a light in a room that's been dark for way too long. It's surprising what you'll notice once you see what's there. And a good way to do this, or a good way to start, is to track your spending for a month. And you'll likely discover that small habitual purchases can add up to these significant amounts by the end of the month. So, for example, that could be like an online impulse buy. And each one is a little thread in the larger tapestry of where your money is going. It's also important to know that awareness alone isn't enough. It's about what you do with that knowledge, which brings me to my next point, which is prioritizing your spending on what genuinely brings you joy and fulfillment. Now, joy is a deeply personal thing. And for me, it's about experiences. I love to travel, dine out with friends, or attend concerts. So these experiences really enrich my life, and it's what I personally enjoy spending my money and time on. But for others, it's the peace that comes with saving for the future or investing in hobbies or creative activities that could enrich your life. One strategy that has been incredibly helpful for me and for many others I've spoken with is adopting the 30-day rule for non-essential purchases. And this applies to when you feel the urge to buy something. And what you should do is write it down, then wait 30 days. If after those 30 days, the item still feels essential to your happiness or well being, consider purchasing it. More often than not, you'll find that the urge to buy this item has passed, or you'll have found a more cost effective way to meet that need. Now I'm going to dive into a strategy that may, or a concept that might be a little counterintuitive, and that means spending more to spend less. So at face value, it seems like a paradox, right? But here's where it makes sense. Sometimes investing more upfront in high quality items that last longer ends up saving money in the long run. This approach is not only good for your wallet, but for the planet as well. So by living well, and spending less, it's not just about managing money. It's also about investing in non monetary aspects of life that bring real value. And that could be relationships, health, personal growth, and community. Sometimes the best things in life are indeed free or at least cost less than we think. And this could be anything from reconnecting with nature, deep conversations with friends, and the joy of learning something new. These experiences can enrich our lives far beyond what any amount of money can buy. So, before we wrap up today's episode and while we wind down, I want to leave you with this thought. And the art of living well by spending less is, in essence, about being intentional. It's making the choice to spend on what moves your life forward in meaningful ways and letting go of what doesn't. It's a liberating process, one that focuses on abundance in things that truly matter rather than scarcity in our financial resources. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode, and I hope that you found something that resonates with you, something that you can take into your own life to make it a little bit richer, a little bit more intentional, without necessarily diving into your wallet to do so. So, thank you for tuning in, and I hope to catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.